alarm. Please remain in the vehicle as instructed.
Hello everyone, welcome, and I'm Jay Pestridge. Welcome to the PC Gaming Brotherhood, and this is Jurassic World Evolution 2. This is what you definitely need to know. If you haven't yet purchased it and you're thinking about buying it, you definitely need to know this. I'm just going to load into an island here, and I shall get it underway. Basically, there's 3 or 4 things you really need to know before you buy this game, and where to buy this game as well. I think it's really crucial where you pick it up. So welcome to Jurassic World Evolution 2. I'm in the sandbox mode here, and oh look, you got the beautiful, waterfall of the, from the film where the helicopter comes down. Actually, this is the only map where it features a waterfall like this, but if you actually look at the map itself, it doesn't represent the shape of the island whatsoever. So it's hard to actually recreate the actual island nublar on this map, but it can be done. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about. So basically 5 things you need to know before you purchase this game if you haven't already got this game. It's a lot different than the Jurassic World Evolution, the first game. So if you've already got that game, or you've still got that game and you're thinking, should I update? I mean, this has been out over a year. So if you haven't done the update, if you haven't bought the new one, maybe you're sitting on the fence, maybe this video is what you're looking for. It is a lot different than the first game. There's actually loads more to do. As you can see here, we've got control center, and then if we scroll down, there'll be a staff center somewhere along here. And basically, you have got staff you now have to manage. Scientists you have to hire, put them to work, put them researching, put them on expeditions, put them, in the hatcheries. There's loads more you have to micromanage in this game, basically. That's basically one of the main differences between the first and this current game, is the micromanagement of staff, as well as building your park, as well as managing your park. So if that's something that you're not looking to get into, this game might not be for you. But the visual look of the actual game, I think, does look marginally better. Like, not so much different. Like, oh my gosh, it's loads more different. It's like loads better. It's not really. It's marginally different. The assets, I think they have carried over a lot of them in the from the old game. So visually, graphically, it is a beautiful looking game, like the first one was, and that still carries over. But micromanagingly under the hood, you've got loads more to do than the first one. Now, another thing you want to be careful of is PC versus console, right? So if you are like, should I get this for my console? Should I get this for my PC? Always go the route of the PC. Like, I would say even on the next gen consoles, this is going to be a bit of a burn. So basically, when you've got all these selections up here, you've got, the different types of buildings available: Jurassic Park buildings, Jurassic World buildings, the DFW buildings. I believe that's Biosin, and that is, I think, the Dominion Malta expansion, right? On console, you have to choose which one you want to use. You can't select all of them, right? On the PC, you can select and mix and match all of them at your leisure. So you've got a real massive choice and diversity of buildings on a single map. But when you're on console, the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox you have to say when you first come into Sandbox, it's going to be Jurassic Park or is it going to be Jurassic World, and then you're kind of stuck with that choice when you come in the game. So that is the limitation. There are so many more limitations for PS4 and like Xbox Series that you really, I don't think it's actually worth it. I've seen reports of it crashing when you get to a certain amount of assets you've built in a park. I don't really think the older consoles can actually fully handle this game, and this game actually has been limited for those consoles anyway. So PS5, the newer Xbox Series consoles, you're fine for that, you know, but really, PC is the best, okay? You're going to have all the access you need. You can even, which leads into my next point, mod the game better on PC. Now, the game itself, say it's only been out just over a year, it's actually still being built and sort of developed on. Like, we're coming up to the final year of updates, okay? So in terms of using mods in the game, I would say hold off, right? Don't use mods just yet, for this year at least. This will be like the final year for expansion packs, for updated DLC packs that, you know, you might have to pay for, or they might become free within the game. They're still refining the game, which means every time there is an update to this game, your mods can potentially break that update when it gets installed, and when you load into the game, you'll get crashes galore. You know, I think even like modders recommend that you remove all your mods when there is an update, and then wait for the mods themselves to be updated, and then reinsert everything back in. But I mean, that's a lot of faff, to be honest. But I just say hold off on your modding until the end of this year, and then next year go crazy with the mods, you know. That's the third thing. The fourth thing really is, guys, you've got to remember, this is, you know, a simulation. Okay, this is a dinosaur park simulation game, you know, so a lot of people use this game just for the sandbox mode, so they can, build the park of their dreams, you know. But obviously this is a game that is designed for you to sandbox sort of how to run a dinosaur theme park. Now, I have in my Discord a single file which unlocks the entire game, okay? So if you're sick and tired of going through the campaigns, the challenges, the chaos theories, what is this? And everybody, Independence Day shipper coming above us. We need Will Smith. If you're sick and tired of doing all those things to unlock this game, there is a link down below to my Discord in a channel. I've put in a single file that will unlock everything for you. You'll have access to all the dinosaurs, all the assets, all the research, you know, for you to build your perfect park. Okay, so if you're sick and tired of, you know, playing the game to unlock the game for sandbox because you just want to create an awesome park, jump in my Discord to get that file. Because the final tip is this requires patience, you know, to play. You really do need patience to play this game. If you haven't got patience, I wouldn't even recommend this game for people without patience. Seriously, this game is a long burner game. It's not like Call of Duty where you just quick fire, bam, 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 go round on a game that's probably going to last like 5 minutes. This is actually going to last quite a long time, and especially the more complex, you know, park you build, the longer it takes to build it, you know. And I will say that, you know, if you think you're a gamer of no patience, don't even bother playing this. You know, this definitely, just to get through the campaign, the chaos theory modes, and all the challenges, this takes patience. I'm still going through it on my channel here, but eventually we will unlock everything, and then I can start building some really nice parks, and I cannot wait. I've got some great ideas for parks. I want to do an all-America park. Basically, almost like every state of America will have its own themed park. I mean, this game has like Pennsylvania, Oregon, Arizona, you know. It has states of America already in, but like, where's Texas? You know, where's New York? where there's some really iconic looking parks that could take place in some really iconic states, unfortunately we're missing those states. So I would love to do a Montana park, you know, cowboy themed, and that's one of the ideas for my parks that I'm going to do. Also, I want to do a series of parks based off the Stephen King books. How awesome would it be to have an It dinosaur park, you know? Anyway, giving all my ideas away. I've got loads of ideas for loads of parks, but yeah, basically patience is what you need with this game. You know, you're going to be playing it for a long time if you get addicted to it. This is a real Marmite game. You're either going to love it or hate it. It's a park simulation with dinosaurs. You know, get it on the PC. Don't mod it until next year. And just remember, there is so much more you have to manage in this game, you know, than the previous one. But the beauty is, in sandbox settings, you can actually turn off and on anything you want and really customize your game. It is such a great beauty. Even the color grading, you can have Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, or Jurassic Neutral. You know, there's so many, you know, things to optimize in this. I'll put the daylight there. There's so much you can you know, optimize in this and see a direct result, you know. It's, yeah, I can't wait. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. 5 things you definitely need to know if you haven't bought this game. If you're thinking about getting this game, buy it on PC. Don't mod it just yet, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Goodbye.